Hey Hoopheads, today I want to talk about the Nuggets 105-95 win over the Houston Rockets. This is the only time the Rockets have been held under 100 points this year. In this game, the Nuggets did a good job of limiting James Harden to just 27 points, he's averaging 38, and just as importantly, Harden only got up 16 field goal attempts and 10 free throws. That's the least number of field goal attempts since the Rockets' bad loss to the Miami Heat and the least number of free throw attempts so far this season. Plus, Harden had 8 turnovers. Let's get into it. As Harden goes over the screen, check out Jamal Murray on the weak side. He's checking out where the offensive players are situated in case he has to rotate. Then as Jokic traps Harden, Harden tries to throw the cross-court pass, but Jamal Murray reads it all the way, gets the steal. That's great anticipation by Jamal Murray. Way to read the court. Part of what made the Nuggets successful against James Harden was the way they trapped him. They didn't trap Harden every time he touched the ball. They mostly trapped when he started to dribble a little bit the way he does when he starts cooking, and usually only if there was about 10 to 12 seconds left on the shot clock or less. By choosing to send the trap at that time, the Nuggets make it so that the Rockets don't really have time to work the ball around and get it back into James Harden's hands. He gives it up. That means somebody else is shooting a shot, and that's a win for your defense. James Harden is such a great offensive player, not just with the shot making, but also with the passing. And when you get the ball into another player's hands, it means there's more likely to be a turnover and there's more likely to be a missed shot. Because of the Rockets' ISO-heavy offense, they often don't have a lot of movement off the ball when Harden is working. This means when a trap comes, the ball goes to somebody else. There still often isn't a lot of movement. Here, Harden gets the ball to Capella in the corner, nobody cuts, and Capella's forced to try to throw a cross-court pass that hits the rim. He's just not cut out to make that pass. In order for a trapping defense not to get blown up, your players have to make good defensive rotations, and that's something that the Nuggets did fairly well, although there were a few breakdowns in this game. Besides trapping, the Nuggets did some other great things on defense. Check out Millsap's nice hands to get the strip here, and then look at the Rockets trot back on defense as the Nuggets go the other way and bury a corner three. On this play, Torrey tries to pick up Westbrook full court, which is a tall order. Westbrook gets a step on him, but Torrey keeps his pursuit up, gets to the rim, blocks the shot. Nice work by Torrey there. Now he winds up on Westbrook again, and this time he's playing Westbrook to drive. He's giving him a little bit of space to try and entice Westbrook to take that three. He does. That's a win for the Nuggets defense. Now Westbrook gets it in the corner on Craig, and Craig does a good job of getting low in his stance, ready to explode at any moment. Westbrook drives on him. Craig doesn't go for the pump fake, gets a hand up, not only contests the shot, but gets a really nice block on Westbrook without fouling. That's great hands and great footwork by Torrey Craig. Now Craig again, this time on Harden as Capella comes up to set the screen. Craig sees it coming, takes a step up, tries to get around it. Capella shuffles to try to get contact. It's an offensive foul. Great work by Craig to notice the screen. Great work by his teammate to communicate it. On this play, Westbrook pushes it hard in transition. Jamal Murray does a nice job of shutting off the initial drive. Then as Westbrook circles around for the second attack, Millsap comes down from the top of the arc, helps with the double, deflects it off the backboard. That's a steal going the other way. Here we started off with some nice ball denial by Jamal Murray, making Westbrook work to catch it. Then when the screen comes, Jokic has to slide over to help, so Barton slides down to cover the roll man, Capella. Westbrook reads this and throws the pass out to Daniel House, and Will Barton does a nice job of recovering out to contest the shot. That's a great help and recover by Barton. Here, the Rockets go into an ISO set, and Paul Millsap comes down to the free throw line to cut off the driving lane on James Harden, gets his hand in there, gets a steal. Nuggets have it going the other way. In transition here, Harden pushes it and Gary Harris gets picked off. As Harden attacks, the defense collapses and Will Barton has to close out on Westbrook. Westbrook blows by him, but Barton does a good job of changing direction, getting a hand on it and breaking up the play. Otherwise, it would have been a wide open corner three. Here's just some great on-ball defense by Barton on Westbrook. I feel like if you can get into Westbrook like this, he takes it as like a personal challenge and he's going to force up a shot. Here he bricks it. That's great D by Barton. Now in transition, Harden only has Murray to beat, but as soon as he crosses half court, Paul Millsap has his eyes all over the play. He tracks it down, swats it off the glass, going the other way. Will Barton gets a nice dunk here. Beautiful two-way play by the Nuggets, defense leading to offense. Here's a good bit of ball pressure from Will Barton as he gets up into Harden, doesn't give him any room to move, tips it away. Then when the screen comes, he fights over it. Tyson Chandler's moving. That's an offensive foul, illegal screen. Great work by Barton, great tenacity on defense. Now with 12 seconds on the clock, we see another trap on Harden. He gets rid of the ball, and it's the rookie Clemens sizing up Paul Millsap. Millsap knows he has to shoot it soon. He goes for the pump fake, and there's Jamal Murray, who anticipated the pass perfectly. Great work by Murray to trap Harden at the top, rotate, and get in position to make the steal. Here, Craig plays some nice defense on Westbrook until he eventually gets picked off by Capella. Westbrook throws the pass, but even as the ball is in the air, check out Monte Morris rotating to the corner and Hernan Gomez going out to contain Clemens. Clemens winds up putting up a deep three, and the Nuggets don't mind that. Here, Torrey Craig plays some nice one-on-one D against Harden, pokes it away, but then he gets a step too close to Harden. Harden takes him off the dribble, drives into the lane, misses the shot, grabs his own rebound. The ball winds up in Westbrook's hand, and he's about to shoot it, but he's surprised by the length of Jeremy Grant, tries to throw it off him. It deflects into the backcourt, and we wind up getting a wild Westbrook contested three. Nice scrambling defense by the Nuggets there. Here, Harden gets the ball with the smaller Monte Morris on him. Craig comes over for the double to get the ball out of Harden's hands. It eventually makes its way back to Harden. And this time, when Craig comes over with the double, he has his hands up high. Harden throws a lazy pass. Torrey Craig chases it down, goes down to the other end, and throws it down with the not quite 360 dunk. We'll call it 270. Here we have a nice shot challenge by Plumlee, and then as Harden doesn't get back on defense, Morris sprints to the other end. Great work, defense to offense again by the Nuggets. Now in transition, check out this play. Harden throws a hit-ahead pass to Clint Capella, and with Capella running backwards, he wants to throw that little drop-off pass to Westbrook, but Gary Harris has sprinted back into the passing lane. The pass isn't there. Capella gets away with the travel. Harden winds up shooting a 30-footer that bricks. Now this is great one-on-one defense by Torrey Craig. He shows off his athleticism. Westbrook puts it up high, but not high enough as Torrey Craig gets to it, swats it off the glass. Now, as Harden attracts the attention of two defenders up at the top, Clint Capella is going to slip the screen, but check out Jamal Murray on the backside, gets in Clint Capella's way so that he doesn't have a layup. Meanwhile, Gary Harris rotates into the passing lane, gets the steal, going the other way. That's great work by Murray to anticipate that pass over the top, and great work by Harris to get in the passing lane. And finally, as the trap comes up, Harden splits the defense, but Jokic is waiting there. He takes the charge. Harden doesn't like it, but Jokic was there. That's great help defense from your big man. Overall, I was really impressed with the Nuggets' scheme of trapping Harden to get the ball out of his hands. Torrey Craig made some great individual plays on defense, and the Nuggets did a pretty nice job of rotating and helping each other out. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought of the Nuggets defense in the comments.